Hey everybody, welcome to part 20 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories on PC full game playthrough. Last episode we went through Neverland as Riku. We had a mutiny, tossed the old codfish captain overboard, and at the end of the floor in the hallway, everything appears to be quiet this time around. So I mentioned I'm using a fan-made timeline to kind of like gauge where Riku is in comparison to where Sora is. And there is definitely a discrepancy there, mostly because the person who made the timeline had a boss fight listed here that should line up with Sora fighting Larxene, but that boss fight's not until the next floor. But I think we're still it's still roughly accurate as to like what basement Riku should be on as opposed to Sora. For the sake of simplicity, so I don't keep tearing my hair out over it, we're gonna say that, you know, maybe Sora takes a little longer to get through a certain floor than Riku takes to get through a certain basement. There is at least one definitive point in the game that I remember where it says exactly where Sora is when Riku is at a certain point. So for right now, we'll just kind of play guessing games, and if I get something wrong on it, I get something wrong on it. Eventually, I can try to get a hold of like the official timeline in that Japan-only guidebook, but for right now, we're just gonna wing it and take our best guess. But we are going to go ahead and go up to the next basement. We're going to use our Traverse Town world card, and then we'll be out of world cards, so we know there's a boss fight coming at the end of this one. And again, the timeline that I'm using states that while Riku is fighting this boss at the end of the hallway is around the time Sora's fighting Larxene. You know, maybe the fight doesn't start at exactly the same time, but you know, that's kind of where we are right now. Sora will be coming off the tail end of floor 6 as Riku comes off the tail end of basement 8. So, with that being said, let us dive to the heart. Alright, so just like before, I didn't bother doing any more leveling up. We're still at 33, we're fresh out the door from Neverland. When we get into Traverse Town, we'll check the deck and see what's going on. If I remember correctly, it's a pretty shitty deck, so thankfully Traverse Town doesn't exactly have a lot of difficult Heartless. Alright, let's see what our organization buddies are scheming as we climb up, because I'm pretty sure we'll see something this time.
What's happening to Sora?
Naminé's powers are being used to shuffle his memories as we speak. Marluxia may well succeed in getting his puppet. Sora would be a valuable asset to the organization. But Marluxia and Larxene's actions, they leave me quite uneasy.
And then there is Axel. Who knows what that one is thinking?
Vexen should take care of this. His replica is soon to be completed.
But Vexen despises Marluxia. Think of the mess it would make.
So we must tell him. Isn't it better that Vexen clean up the mess than leave it to us?
Alright, so it's pretty clear that Zexion and Lexaeus have already figured out that Marluxia's up to no good. Alright. Let's make sure to save before we go any further. Alright, so, like I said, we have one world card left to use, and it's Traverse Town. Alright, so here we are. And our deck. Oh. Okay, I mean, it's pretty shitty, really, but I mean, it's Traverse Town. All we're gonna be fighting here is shadows and soldiers and a couple of the music enemies. The Red Nocturne, Blue Rhapsody, Yellow Opera. I think it's only the red and blue ones too. And you know, that could be helpful. Alright, let's see what kind of floor plan we're looking at. Oh. Okay. Alright, so we got a bit of exploring to do here. Yeah, so I mean, pretty lousy deck, but weak enemies and easy fights, so shouldn't be too bad.
Darkness! Your Majesty! Time's up! Your Majesty! Come on!
Alright, so I suppose the best course of action here would be open these rooms in lines like this room, this room, this room, then go do the same thing over here, and then over here. I mean, we're gonna have to do some backtracking either way, so let's try to limit it.
Darkness!
Sweet.
Darkness!
Yeah, I gotta stop using duels on this level. They're great for boss fights, but sometimes dealing with the regular enemies, they can do more harm than good.
Darkness!
It's not like we really even need the duel anyway. We're tearing through the enemies pretty quick. I think there's like one more here. Maybe one more after that.
Darkness! Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up! Darkness! Darkness! Time's up! Your Majesty! Come on! Time's up! Darkness! Your Majesty! Come on!
Alright, that should be it for this room, and even if it isn't, it is. Alright, so, change of plans. We're gonna go over here, down to this room, then circle back this way and clear these out. Oh, you know, I suppose it doesn't really matter, does it? We're gonna have to backtrack no matter what we do. Alright, never mind. Let's go back this way. Try to use small heartless rooms because we're not really getting much out of these enemies anyway because they're offering like crap for experience. Alright, you know what I think we're gonna do right now? Let's just open up the rest of the rooms, just to get some of the cards out of our inventory. Because on the next floor, I'm probably going to use a roulette room anyway. So let's open up some space. Again, I mean, the enemies aren't really giving up a whole lot of experience. There's really no need to fight through all these rooms right now, but just to appease my need to at least have all the rooms on the floor map open and to clear up space so I can get some new cards, we're going to at least open all the rooms up. I mean, we have to open most of them up to get to the Conqueror's Respite at the end anyway, so... Oh, look at that. Gave us a save room anyway. Alright, so we burned off some cards that we don't really need. Let's get back out to that save room. I mean, really, I could just use this one, but... This is just kind of an OCD thing on my part. Like, I would rather be in the castle hallway when I reload the save to like refight a boss if I decide to do a boss rush video it really doesn't matter if you use another save room. This is just like one of my personal little, no, I have to have it this way or it drives me insane kind of things. But I'm sure we all have something like that with one game or another. Alright, so all the rooms are opened. We cleared up some space for when I use the roulette room on the next floor. So let's go ahead and make our boss backup save over the one that we didn't end up using because there was no second boss last floor. This time I know there will be. So alright, so let's go see if we can survive the guard armor with this crap deck that we have. I don't foresee too many issues. I mean, I keep thinking every boss is going to be a nightmare and I've been blowing through them, so eventually that's going to stop, but I don't think we're at that point yet. After being pessimistic the last few floors, I'm feeling pretty optimistic about this one, so let's go find the crack in the armor.
Sleepy, sleepy.
Alright, so a red card equal to 0. And we'll give up that one. Alright, here comes the guard armor. Alright, so I'm not going to use that Jafar card just yet. Let's see if we can just get into dark mode first.
Come on!
I probably shouldn't have done that. Crap.
Darkness! Your Majesty! Ah! Time's up!
Now we're going to use the Jafar card. Alright, a little tougher, but still not too bad. Alright, so we got the guard armor boss card. And now, oh wow, we are in rough shape. Alright. Let's make sure that we do not trigger a battle or we're probably going to get smoked right now. There we go. Alright, so let's head on through these heartless-filled rooms that I just kind of gave up on clearing out. Head on over to the Conqueror's Respite and get ready for another boss fight. Now I set this up kind of ironically, you know, a room of just never-ending darkness right before the light.
Your Majesty! Come on!
You know, I suppose I at least could have tried to get to level 35 for this fight, but, I mean, I think we'll be fine. We're gonna use the game-breaking Jafar card anyway, so we should be alright. Alright, so here is our boss backup file. Now that I'm thinking about it, this might actually be a point where it will tell us exactly where Sora is while Riku's doing this. Let's see what happens.
Huh? What are you supposed to be? Surprised? I guess you should be. After all, I look just like you. I'll tell you what I am. I'm an exact replica of you that Vexen made from your data. So you're a fake me. Not a fake! I don't care if you're real. You're not better. We share the same body and the same talents. But there is one easy way to tell us apart, though. Unlike you, I fear nothing. Are you calling me a coward? You're afraid of the dark. The darkness inside you still frightens you, no matter what you say. But I'm different. I embrace the darkness. I can make it do whatever I want. So, I can wipe the floor with you.
Alright, Riku Replica, because we didn't get enough of this a-hole in Sora's game.
Darkness! Vanished! You've got vanished! Vanished! How can I lose to you?
Oh man, I love that Dark Aura Slate, and I love that Jafar card even more. I could have tried to do that fair and square, but nah.
Hey, fake! I thought I heard you say you were gonna wipe the floor with me. Don't forget I'm still new. I'll get stronger and stronger. The next time we fight, You're finished. Then let's fight now! It's nice having darkness on my side. You are so missing out. How could you be scared of something that can be so thrilling? Enough! So now the coward is playing tough. So long, real thing. Hope you don't miss me. Come back! No way. I'm not a coward.
Alright, so we fought off the Riku Replica. Now what's interesting is, with Sora's game, the Riku Replica didn't know it was a replica until the end. It thought it was the real Riku. So, this is obviously before Sora fought the Riku Replica. So this does probably line up roughly with Sora fighting Larxene after floor 6. There's bound to be some very interesting cutscenes up those stairs, but that'll have to wait for the next episode. So, let's pop back over here to the save point. Let's check our report. So we got the shadow card that we used on this floor, and then we got the guard armor card. We got the Soldier, the Red Nocturne, and the Blue Rhapsody. And the guard armor is a Heartless, so that should show up here too. There it is. Alright, so that's that. Alright, so we just went toe-to-toe with Vexen's pet project, the Riku Replica. We're out of world cards, so we can expect some kind of cutscene or something wild to happen when we go up those stairs to basement 7. But for now, this is going to be it. We have relived Riku's memories of Traverse Town and taken out the guard armor once again. And we'll figure out what world. I mean, I already know what the world cards are, so I'll say it at the beginning of the video like I always do. But yeah, we'll come back and head up the stairs to the next basement and see what fun awaits us next in this this castle of calamity. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Hope everyone's enjoying the journey so far. Hope nobody forgets anything. I know, the joke's probably getting old, but I'm going to keep making it until we're out of this damn castle and done with this game.